This is what we're going to call a paint marker. It's not my original idea, but thought it was a pretty great idea, so I decided it would be neat for us to get to use it in our art class. So what this is technically is a bingo dabber, and it has India ink in it with a little bit of water. And if you didn't know what India ink is, it's basically ink that you would use for maybe calligraphy. And if you didn't know what calligraphy is, it's a type of pretty handwriting where you take a special pen and you can dip into it. Or you can use India ink for different varieties of art projects. You can mix it with different medias and so on. So it's this mixed with a tiny bit of water. So there's some important things that we need to remember when we use these, and one of them is that this ink, if it gets on our hands, it might not come off very easily, kind of like the watercolors do, and it definitely won't come out of our clothing, so we need to be really careful with these, and we have some expectations we must follow when we use these, or we just don't get to use them at all. When we're using paint markers, we do not shake them, we do not press hard, and we do not squeeze them. If you can't follow these expectations, these will get put away and probably not come back out again. When you're going to use one of these, gently turn the cap till it comes off, and it works best if you hold it straight up and down. It will not drip unless you squeeze it like we're not supposed to. And you just move it around on your paper to draw whatever you would like for the project. If you find areas that are kind of streaked like this, we can see white, you can easily go back over it to darken it up, or if you accidentally paint over it when we're using it in projects, you can retrace those lines that way too. When you're finished, gently put the cap back on. Just twist it until you feel that it's snug. We don't need to twist really, really hard. And then we place it back in its container, standing straight up. If at any point one of these does not work, please let me know and I will fix it. Do not try to shake it or press down harder or squeeze it, because that would be going against our expectations. I can help you to get it working again, but so extremely important that we use these correctly so that we get to keep using them.